Hi guys, welcome back again to another video. My name is Rhea. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, you're highly welcome. I'm a lifestyle and immigration content creator, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much guys. What's up G? How are you doing? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the career path that you can look out for in order to gain PR here in Ireland as quickly and fast as possible. I have about 9 or 10 of them. I'm going to be reading off from the notes that I have and also explaining as well. So if this is the kind of video you're interested in, then please do keep on watching. The first department on the list would be the tech industry, and then the most in demand at the moment that I know of is data analyst and data scientist. Okay, the salary range is between about 45,000 to 90,000, if you even get 100,000, depending on your company and your role and the description. Okay, this role at the moment, the data analyst role, has now been added under the critical skills employment permit as of 17th of January 2024. I don't know why. I thought it has always been under the critical skills, but officially now it's been added. Permanent options are plentiful in the market when it comes to this particular department and this particular industry. They're offering competitive salaries and benefits as well, packages that will blow your mind. This particular department is one of the most sought after departments, if you'd ask me, here in Ireland. Actually, if you're able to get a job as a data analyst or as a data scientist, then it's jackpot for you. The second department is the social work department, and the most in demand role at the moment under that would be the social care worker. At the moment, the social care worker has just been added under the general employment permit as one of these eligible roles that you can actually use to get a permit. The salary range would actually be from anything from 36,000, from what I've been seeing, to about 45,000 and even beyond. It also just depends on your experience and your degree. So if you have like a degree, a diploma, bachelor's, master's in social work, or maybe experience for about a year or 2 years or even 6 months in it, you kind of can be able to negotiate your salary and tend to earn higher than on the lower range. Okay, employers are actually looking for people, suitable candidates with experience. Especially, I have a couple of friends that are actually working in this particular department, and one of the things when you ask them why or how they were able to get this job was the fact that they had experience working in that particular field, or they have qualifications in it. Even if you don't have it as a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, this is one field that it's easily, can easily get a diploma out of. You should actually look into social care work if you're interested. Third department here is technology as well, but the most in demand role is cloud architect, and then the salary ranges between anything from like 120k to 140k. It could actually be lesser, please. When I say 120k, it doesn't mean that that's the only starting point. It could even be 50k, it could be 60k. It just depends on the job and the company as to where you're going to be working and what they offer. Okay, at the moment it is said that the technology sector in Ireland employs over 37,000 people, 35 billion in exports annually in Ireland. I'm just going to read something off here. So cloud architect roles are just one of many that are high in demand within the technology industry in Ireland. With the rapid transition to cloud services, businesses in all sectors have a need for software architects who specialize in cloud and distributed system. Okay, it's said that this industry is at a stage where large businesses are moving to cloud-based systems for increased efficiency, lower IT costs, and improved security. And as it continues to grow, architects with expert knowledge command some of the highest salaries in technology. So if this is a field that you're in, good for you. If this is something that you're looking to venture in, you should definitely do venture in it. Fourth department is construction and property. I don't even need to say too much. Looking at the housing crisis that we have in the country at the moment, no one would actually need to tell you that construction and property is kind of like a big deal in the country right now. If you know anyone who is into construction or who is into property, maybe as a construction project manager, or is actually working in the field as a constructor or whatever, they are actually really in hot demand and they really pay well as well. To be able to perform excellently in this particular department, there are certain core skills that you actually need, which includes like excellent mathematical skills, attention to detail, analytical thinking. There was also an article that I read that said that one of the government projects was actually to develop about 300,000 homes in the country. But the lack of people working in this particular field, especially people who are quantity surveyors, the lack of people in this field is really, really high, and that's one major reason this project is actually being slowed down. So Ireland at the moment is looking for people into the construction and property industry. So if you're actually one who is into that, then probably Ireland is for you. The fifth department is actually accounting and finance department, okay, and then the most in-demand role would be an accountant or a finance analyst, just basically being into the accounting or finance industry, okay. And at the moment, the basic salary role for that department could start anything from 40k to 55k or even 60k. Like when I'm calling these prices, I want you to understand that it depends on the company. Some companies pay more, some companies pay less. The description for some companies will be way more than other companies. So when I'm giving like a salary range, that's not to say that that's what they must pay you. Everything just differs on your experience, your qualifications, and what the company needs from you and what the company offers. It's been said that recently there's been like a very huge demand for people who are qualified accountants, people that have ACA or people that have ACCA, okay. Companies are looking to even train people. So even in Ireland at the moment, there's even a specific visa that you can actually get if you're in your accounting department. So if you're like an accounting trainee, when people are getting like stamp 1G, you get like stamp 1A. That also shows you like for them to craft a different visa for people in a particular department or in a particular sector is to tell you how much effort they're putting into that particular department, okay. The next department is actually marketing, and then the most in-demand role would be a digital marketer. I don't need to even say too much about this particular role. Right now, you would know that most businesses and most companies are actually going online, and then the need for digital marketers are actually on the rise because every business wants to make profit, every company wants to make profit, and how would they do that without a digital marketer? Okay, this particular role, the salary range would kind of be anything from even 30k or 35,000 to as high as 65,000 depending on your role. Marketing as a function has become more strategic and essential to survival for businesses and companies, okay. And employers are seeking candidates who have skills in paid advertising, social media marketing, marketing analytics, and customer insights. The last department that I have here for today would be the social work and kind of like healthcare department as well. And then the particular role would either be like a support worker or like a healthcare assistant, okay. The salary range actually starts anything from like 30,000 or even 29,000 to like 36,000 or even 38,000 as well. There's a skill set shortage of people in this particular department, and even as at last year, not entirely from this particular department, but Ireland has recruited over 31,000 people, 31,000 foreigners into the country to actually come and help them work just for the whole of last year. And it's no news that most of the people that have come abroad would be for the healthcare department or the social care department as a support worker or as a social care worker or as a healthcare assistant. So that's also another field you should actually look into, okay. And to conclude, these are the roles or the career paths that will definitely give you employment permits in the country and by proxy permanent residence when the time comes. So if you're actually looking to come into the country, these are the departments or the fields that I would recommend you actually take a closer look into, okay. If you have any questions regarding anything that I've just said, please don't forget to leave it down in the comment section. Any observations, suggestions, whatever, leave it down in the comment section. If there's any particular video you want me to make, please also leave that down in the comment section, okay. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll see you guys in another video, but for now, thank you so much guys for watching. My name is Ria and I love you guys.